We are, in fact, recording. Hello, ladies and gentlemen! What happened last session?
Alright, so last session, okay? We were
Wait,
on
isn't this
Storm...
the first session of the campaign?
Well, it's a bridge. Well, we bridged, is what happened.
The last session, we arrived in Stormguard via Spelljammer. Thrick dropped us off, and Eris promised to get a good crew. We met Pony, one of the nicest NPCs. We met a bunch of giants who were just in the city. Dude, the place is honestly vibing, okay? Now Arya, Manasseh, Eris go into the tavern. We find Eris's mom with Holly and Polly, the net knitters. We find Hax and Kroll finding their true calling. We find we're having a great time. We start. Eris does a pizza contest and rolls insanely well. We sit down. We have a great. We start hiring some crew members. We got a fantastic lineup of crew members, okay, to go to space, all right? Much better than any iRobot or Robo or whatever you call them.
We got Jimmy the Whipper the Snapper, or Hop the Hermit, Landbad Chugs.
And Kyle.
And Kyle.
Is that our 4 members? All right. Now, which one of them is secretly in a lithium? We got to figure that one out. All right. It's not too late. All right. So, gentlemen, as we after that, Manasseh Electro comes over and he's like, "Hey, let us in your crew." And then Eris and everyone were all thinking about it, and then Manasseh and the two get into an argument, and wild magic happens, and he just dies. It blows up. Junkrat's dead. Roadhog runs out. I think Junkrat killed himself. Roadhog runs away. After that, Manasseh is traumatized. He walks away. Eris tries finding Manasseh to help him with his trauma, but unfortunately, Manasseh with his trauma got away, and he's now dealing with his trauma by himself. So Eris decided to talk about Arya's trauma, because Arya has some trauma about her past. And Arya talks about her trauma, about how she thinks she killed her father, but in reality, I think she's being over dramatic, okay? That's me as
She's definitely exaggerating.
That's DJ. Eris thinks she's not hearing the whole story. DJ thinks Arya was not able to kill the Chaticus himself.
Chaticus the Braticus.
Chaticus.
What do you have against Arya?
What I'm saying is I don't think a scrawny little girl killed the Seafallen leader, okay? In a heated argument.
He's probably just playing mind games with her.
Dude, he's pranking her.
You're probably just freaking with her.
Prank Arya! You got pranked!
The camera's over there! Camera's over there! You're on Prank Nation! You're on Prank Nation! You're on Prank Nation!
The camera's over there, Arya, calm down!
Calm down, calm down! It's just a joke, dude! Why are you pulling out a gun? Why are you pulling out a gun? Why are you pulling out a gun?
Alright, and then after dealing with Arya's trauma, Eris goes to bed with her mama, where Eris's mama is also embarrassing at Josephine. There's some sort of symbolism there, or something that says about me or society or Jamie. I don't know, but it's somewhere there. Katie has a one-on-one. I could take a guess. All right, it probably had to do with trauma, and it probably had a lot of crying in it. Probably had so much crying it made Arya look like a perfect candidate for the next Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie.
Dude! Oh my gosh! Dude, the crying Toby.
What are these references?
Oh yeah, right. You didn't have a childhood. That's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You can watch Spider-Man, SpongeBob. It's fine.
Spider-Man, SpongeBob, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. I can go on.
What happened to King Theoden, Katie?
I love you, Katie. What happened to King Theoden, Katie? What happened to King Theoden?
After that, Thrick probably had his own one-on-one where he had to deal with Warforged drama and also his own trauma because somebody, probably the Warforges or somebody was talking to him about it, and he's like, listen, man, I got a goal here. I don't have time to deal with my trauma that I'm denying or I'm not being able to fix myself.
You weren't there, but that's kind of accurate. I'm not gonna lie.
100%, but he's on the
He's on the
right
track.
tracks.
He's on the right track.
We're on the right tracks. Was I closer to Katie's or your one-on-one?
You're close to
Katie's
Katie's.
is obvious. It's just trauma, dude. Anyways, after that, the session ended where like Arya's like, you gotta come out here, Eris. They're coming, and I'm like, all right. And Eris is following, and then we got like a bunch of Seafon, and then we got the Chaticus and this Hood himself, and he's like, Arya, you need to come with me.
In the rain of the early morning in Stormguard, around 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Still dark.
Oh my gosh, you woke Eris up this early in the morning?
Still dark.
I think I'm in mortal danger. Okay.
Walking through the tavern bit, you see drunkards just lying on a table, just strewn across the floor. Krull, Hax, nowhere to be seen. But Eris, barges through the door, like hooking up her armor, like unsheathing her sword, sort of like, ah! Arya's standing. Arya's standing before her father. He unveils his face with his
Cyborg.
cloak. And Eris barges through the door. Karo says, Arya, I think it's time to talk.
Oh, detect thoughts.
Mother trucker. Hate that spell. Counter spell! I'm just kidding.
Bam!
Press detect thoughts. You don't get the answer.
I have unlimited detect thoughts.
Alright. Person. Old
Joke's
man.
on you, I have a ring of mind shielding I burned my one slot with.
Dude.
Just to give you specifically the middle finger. You know, I'm
Yeah.
content with that action.
He wasted a powerful spell for that one guy.
Surface level. He is. Well, I need to make a wisdom, right? What's going on?
No, that's for...
No,
Oh, that's if you go
wisdom.
deeper. That's right. So surface level, it's reluctance, somber.
Are these the thoughts of my father?
Yeah. Reluctance, somber, sort of guilt. A lot of guilt is running through his mind. Yeah, that's about it. And he kind of looks at you and he says, I think it's enough is enough. It's time for you to stop running. It's time for me to stop seeking. This game of cat and mouse is over.
What is this then? If this isn't you seeking.
I suppose my final confrontation.
Is Eris like just standing at the doorway watching this happen?
Yeah.
It's fine as long as they don't care I'm here. I'm not gonna interfere in this. This is a daughter and father thing.
You're still alive.
In the flesh.
What is that supposed to mean?
Arya. I had a dream. A vision. Something.
So did I.
An otherworldly message.
What did it say?
You recognize this gesture. It's something that Lori was taught by your father. Something that your father has coined. And he sort of like lifts his hand like that. And it is a gesture for memory transference. And generally what you would do is allow the caster to gently rest their hand on your temple and the memory transference will be cast. And he lifts his hand in that. It's a warm gesture. It's a custom in the Seafawn tribe. And he kind of lifts his hand.
I hesitate. How do I know I can trust you?
I suppose you have to take that risk.
Give me one reason I should.
He kind of lowers his hand. Because I believe I've seen the error of my ways. And I think I know. I think you know, rather. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me see. And she steps forward.
He will not move, but he will keep his hand out. And it's almost like he's wanting you to step in to his hand, almost.
I step in, but leave the last inch or so.
Okay. He gently presses his hand against your forehead and casts Disintegrate. I'm just kidding, no. I was
Dang, you got a way of taking characters out with Disintegrate, don't you?
Yeah. He puts his hand against your temple, and it's a familiar, cold, callous hand. Especially in the rain, it reminds you, this is in fact no illusionist. It's your father's familiar touch. And he casts memory transference. Are you a willing creature? Are you willing?
Yes.
Okay. So, what you see...
Counterspell. I'm just...
Counterspell. What you see is almost like a... I'm gonna use film. It's a low tracking shot around ankle level, I guess you'd rather say, and there's a small babby walking down the hall, and it's like a sort of a tracking shot down the hall, and the baby kind of waddles and runs its way down.
Do I recognize the baby?
It's you, and through running down that hall, you see at the very end. Running down the hall, you see at the very end a noticeably younger father, Karos Medarath, waiting at the end of the hallway, kind of kneeling down, ready to embrace you in a hug. And the baby finally gets there, and he embraces the hug, gets up, twirls you around. And you hear through, this is your vision clouding over and seeing this. That you hear inside your head what Eris would also hear, because Karos is speaking this. I miss when we didn't argue. Every time we saw each other. And he lets go. And that cold embrace sort of leaves a mark on your temples.
You see a single tear start to fall down Arya's face, but she quickly wipes it away and recomposes herself.
I think enough is enough. I'm going to step off my high horse. I'm going to get off my soapbox. And I'm just going to try and accept you for who you are, rather than trying to form you into my predecessor, my next in line.
Thank you. I'm willing to try again. Get to know you as adults.
You see, almost like a man who trained his entire life not to cry, has the urge to cry, but in this case doesn't allow himself. And he says, I wish we were able to do that when you were growing up. To experience what it is like to be a parent. To see their daughter grow from just a small babe into a vibrant young woman. And I go to bed every night with that single regret.
I reach out to grab his hand.
He allows
If he, I reach out so that if he reaches out as well.
It takes like a solid 3 ungodly long seconds. And he reaches out. And he grabs it. This doesn't absolve anything I've done. I could have been a better father. And
I was never the perfect daughter.
I always tried to prepare you to take my place in the ways that I saw fit. And now I'm realizing that your way is perfectly fine. He grabs, grabs your hand in between both of his, and he says, I've missed you. And I never want to let you go ever again. Kicking you out was the greatest mistake of my life.
I pull his hand in and throw my arms around his shoulders.
He kind of gives you
And I start crying.
about a solid 10 seconds pass in the rain. And he kind of breaks the hug and he looks at you. Can I just inquire? just one thing.
Yeah.
Why the hell are you in Stormguard?
I look back to Eris and kind of gesture for her to come join me. Does she?
You're muted.
Yeah, Eris steps down and is like, hi, Mr. Leader of the Seafon. I'm Eris. I'm Arya's friend. We were, man, it's a long story. I'm gonna write a book about it. But we did important business, saved the world, and now we're gonna go to space.
Really?
When I was young, I never thought I was cut out to be a leader.
I always knew you would be. What is space? Really?
Yep, we got a
task.
spelljammer. We got a crew. It's gonna be a very hopefully quick as it can be, but effective trip.
And your goal? You going to Eva?
No, I'm looking for my father.
I can't help but be a little hesitant. Matter of that I just reunited with my daughter and she's going to space, if that's what's happening.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that's something you two should talk about, as you guys are family and stuff. I shouldn't be involved with that. Though she was planning. I think she was planning on joining us for the second part of the mission, but the first part of the mission was just saving Calantham, which was big success. Tiamat's gone.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
So I've heard. So that was
Your daughter
you.
did great. Yeah. That was us. Your daughter, me, two other guys, an old man, and this robot, but he's actually a kobold. Yeah, stop these things, these monoliths that were created by Mel Bonney, from being destroyed by these other powerful individuals, such as Gagadar, Ronin, Queen Glass. Have you heard of these big names? Yeah, I might be talking. Okay, you know what? This is embarrassing. I don't know. I just want to say your daughter's great, and really, I don't think we would have been able to save the world without her.
Without anyone in the party.
Yeah, without anyone in the party, we all were absolutely necessary. In fact, it would have been nice if we had a few more people. It got very close at certain points. Very close. Oh, Laurelyn was there. Laurelyn helped us. Yep. Can't leave her out. I'll write a book about it. You're gonna see it soon. I don't know how I'm gonna post it. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, you know what? Am I intruding on the family thing? Do you want me just to go back and shut the tavern? Here's a slowly backing up towards the door.
Sort of like Karos kind of looks to you, Arya, and he's like, space, huh?
Space.
Can't say I can follow you there, but I'll always be with you, I suppose. Well, that's what they say.
We could bring a fish tank in space. That's like I'm sorry, no, this is family.
Fish
It's
tank.
like closes the door, but
fish
she's
tank.
listening on the other side.
A fish tank into space.
We could. There's a lot of room in the Spelljammer.
That is the most casual racism that I've ever That is
No. I meant like wait,
It's because I'm a Triton. Is that?
No, because no, you're Seafawn.
Isn't Karos like a relatively common race?
He's a Triton.
Hey, say how does
He is.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonya, how did Arya come to be if she's the Aragonossi? Who's your mom?
Long story.
I'm getting personal. She shuts the door.
It opens the door. Wait a minute. How's Arya thing? Closes the door. Opens the door again. Sorry, I'm intruding. Closes the door.
Door's shut now. She's listening on the other side there. She doesn't move.
I've always been a free spirit.
I'm half expecting them to open the door again and say something.
Eris is holding herself
Probably.
back behind the door. And no, Eris, she stomps on the floor acting like she's walking away. Boom, 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 boom.
Has very heavy footsteps, I suppose. Anyway, shall we go inside? Shall we go inside? Let's get out of this rain.
Sure.
Oh, Eris runs. Something behind a table or something.
Make a stealth check. Make a stealth check.
Oh wait, I don't have my character pulled out. Freaking heck. This is Noelle. Where is Eris?
My
Flowers?
passive perception is a 19.
You know, it's fine if you know. Oh, 22.
22. All right. They open the door, and the contingent of Sifon follow behind Arya and Karos. Karos lets Arya go first.
Hey,
how do they see Eris?
Sorry.
Eris is just like sitting at the table, like really relaxed, pretending to drink something. Do I have minor illusion? I don't have minor illusion.
I
Just
do.
stretching.
What did I miss?
Oh, hi guys. I didn't think you were gonna come.
You missed Arya.
I'm really sorry to interrupt.
No. Eris kind of being a little awkward, and then hiding behind the door to listen in the conversation, and then
Gotcha.
Karos was like, "We should probably go inside."
Eris being casually racist.
And then Eris being casually racist.
Yeah, I heard the part about the fish tank.
Yeah.
Listen, she has a 5 charisma. She's digging your bags.
And you walk in and you see Eris going, ah, yeah.
Guys, I didn't think you were gonna come in. Take a seat, I guess, at any table.
Are you the owner of this establishment?
I am not, no. But I know the owner. We're friends.
Is this even open?
I don't know what time Kroll wakes up. Do I know where Kroll? Do I know if Kroll like sleeps in the back?
Yeah, no.
You know what? How hard could this be? Eris goes on stage. Is there like the turtle shell bongo?
Say that again, sorry?
Is there a turtle shell bongo or something on stage?
A turtle shell bongo. No.
Is that
The
racist
owner's
too?
a turtle.
Yeah, who did you kill to get this turtle shell bongo? No.
What do you think we were doing on our 101, Jamie?
Oh. But yeah, they sit down kind of at a table, creating small talk, I suppose. Karos seems not as happy as he should be. It looks like the weight of being a leader of a...
Attack thought. I'm just kidding.
He seems to be, like, the weight of just your passive insights. The weight of being a leader is kind of caught up to him in his older age.
How old is he?
He's around like 50 to 60.
Got a young daughter, dude. All right.
You can notice that he's still pretty well built though, and he kind of he seems a little detached from the conversation, almost lost in thought about what exactly he's going to do next in this logistical nightmare that is the Rainbow Coalition. And in the meantime, while this is happening, Manasseh, the morning strikes you, and you awaken in the soaked tent of your campsite out in the wilderness.
I know.
I love rain during the camp nights.
Is the inside soaked?
Kind
Yeah.
of. Not really, but I mean, there's a few drops there and there.
Damn.
He gets up.
Moist.
He coughs a little. He goes out. What does the coastline of Stormguard look like? What is beyond the coastline?
So in this case, the coast goes on for miles and miles, and surprisingly, it's very clear, despite the weather. It's just an overhanging of clouds and a dreary rain. But deep down, deep off into the horizon, you see a kind of a town that's sort of like generating this warm light. If you're interested, you can roll a history check to understand what that is.
You know it.
All right.
Also, what's behind the sandbar? Is it like plains? Is it a little bit of forested area?
Definitely a forest.
Like a pine forest, or what type of forest?
Yeah, pine. That's definitely a biggie. And it goes on for
It's like
ages.
it's like the Pacific North. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you'd notice this to be the Idra forest. The Idra forest.
Is it hilly or is it just flat?
Flat, but it goes into hills.
Okay. That history check is that's 4.
4. You're not really familiar with a storm guard. Most of your knowledge of geography comes in Satyria.
Okay. He gets up. He takes a leak on a tree.
As you do.
As you do. He's an older individual. So, then he goes back into his tent, puffs a little, lays on his back, and just stares at the ceiling for a little while.
Okay. So, around this time, it starts to creep into your minds, Eris, and Arya, especially and as well as Manasseh, that you do have a task. You originally came here to, take part in training at the Lynn facility.
We need to get licensed. So
Yeah,
police are
exactly. While small talk and reuniting with your father is nice, you have an agenda.
Did I have the ability to ask Thrick when he told us this information? Who the frick is gonna arrest us? Who are these space police?
So the lowdown on the... Well, no. Some of this Thrick doesn't actually know. So, he didn't know about licensing for a frigate till after dropping y'all off. He's just like, there's a Lynn facility here, and we need trained pilots.
And why do we need? How does this even? Okay.
Also, our class of ship would be a frigate class.
It's like, who would arrest us? And like, why is there a space police? Is it because space travel is getting popular and it's a Clanton space police, or is it like an off-world space police?
It's just Lynn.
It's it's like NASA, DJ.
Okay, so it's like a.
That's with guns.
So the government is gonna arrest us.
If you have a, I mean,
Which government?
Lynn's a global organization, right?
We got a princess over here. We're gonna figure out how to. Is Lynn a continent?
It's like a driver's license, right?
It's a world organization.
You could be the Queen of England, but you're still able to be a... Okay, wait, that's a bad example. You could be the president, but if you don't have a driver's license, you can still be arrested.
Yeah, but it's the American government that's like making that enforced. So what's
Clanton would be worse.
So what? Yeah, who's in charge? So like Clanton is.
There's the whole thing in the doc about Lynn.
Is this added? I didn't read it.
In the handout.
In the handout.
I read the handout. I think that sounds like something added after I read it.
Understand.
Wait, was it the Spelljammers through Hardships, or was it the handout camp out?
Is the handout.
The handout.
The handout is talking about how Lynn was organized by the Rainbow Coalition under Karis Matarath to be and formed by the Astrum to be this global organization.
Oh.
To be this global organization to handle space flight, the safety.
So, yeah. I'm remembering now. Also, when it comes up and
bad.
Lynn comes a name in my campaign, listen, I thought of it first, okay? So you get out of here.
Well, LIN's an acronym, DJ.
Okay.
The League the League for Interstellar Navigation. There you
Oh
go.
yeah, mine's the League. No, it's a name. Anyways, all right, I figured it out. It's in my head.
Dad, what do you know about pilot training?
Like for what? Spelljammer?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is. Are you looking to become a pilot? Oh, for space, right? Of course.
We're going to space and we need.
Oh man, maybe I
Pilots
need
and-
NASA to get over here to do it.
There is a certain facilities on every continent. In this case, it would be a facility in Drummer, in Stormguard, which can handle pilot training, ship construction, crew training, licensing, and so forth. Is that something you're interested in? You say your party, and I only see 2 here.
We got 2 other members and a full crew. We gotta find one of our members because one of our members is on the Spelljammer getting preparations. The other one, I think is a little bit sad right now, so we're gonna have to find him.
A little bit sad.
Probably in the ring. Yeah.
I see.
He got in a scuffle in the bar and didn't end well.
Wow. Well. Okay. I'm gonna pretend.
Just love how it mentioned how Vito and his electrics are just dead.
It was Vito and he
says,
murdered.
Well, if you need transportation, Seafon is very willing, and one of our skippers to swiftly take you to Drummer.
What's a skipper?
You're not Seafon. The skipper is our fastest maritime ship.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we might need those. I mean, is the facility far away from here?
It is a solid week's walk.
Ooh.
And
Ooh, let's sit on our legs.
but a day's journey on the skipper.
When can you get us the skipper?
Now,
Can you have it pick us up tonight or tomorrow morning? We gotta find one of our friends before we take off.
absolutely, sure. I'll arrange that.
Thanks.
And he says, "Are we short on gold?"
Eris is also, can Eris fill a glass of water and bring it to Mr. C?
Sure.
So she feels like she's kind of stealing from the tap, and then she comes over. She puts it on the table. Yeah, I'm broke,
Interesting.
but we have a Spelljammer.
Are we also short on material components? If that, yeah.
Oh man, I am on short on material components. Yes, I am.
He kind of snaps behind him, and a guard's part of the contingent walks up in full Seafon dress, and he says, or Kara says, "What do you need?"
Can I write you like the material components I need later in a message because I can't name them off in my head?
Or you can just fill them all up right now.
I'm gonna have to look up every spell. So give me a sec.
Okay. And he says, in terms of gold,
Should I get some material components for 5 familiar if my Kermit dies? Is he gonna die, you think?
just to be safe, probably.
Just to be safe.
He kind of looks around and he says, in terms of gold, we have... How much? And the guard says, about 100 platinum, sir. And, alright. Karis just says, okay. And he takes the pouch, puts it onto the table. And he's like, that's all I can spare you at this moment.
This is more than helpful. Thank you.
Anything for my daughter and her friends.
I do yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, I have things to do. It was nice.
Yeah. Good luck with the Rainbow Coalition and politics and walk behind the counter.
All right.
Jim ducks under the counter.
He stands up, gives Arya a hug, and him and his contingent leave as fast as they came.
Waving Maris.
So,
Harrison makes such a great wingman.
Absolutely the best.
what would Eris and
No,
Arya?
that would be so funny.
What would Eris, Arya, or
I
Manessa
really
like
like
to do?
that.
Hey, just let Eris know if you guys need a wingman. Eris wants to find Manassa.
Manasseh's going to stare at the ceiling for like 30 minutes, wondering, what do I do now?
Drawing in my
And then
sleep.
he's like, oh, I could help. And he gets up, packs up his tent, and just heads off into the woods. He just starts walking.
Okay. Make an
I'm gonna
investigation
cast
check. Okay. Well, cast what?
sending
Okay.
to tell Manassa where we are
Alrighty.
and that we have a ride to the place that will,
Drummer.
like the facility that will train us.
Okay. All right. At this,
I'm just assuming that it'll be less than 25 words.
yeah.
What do we do? What's Skipper do?
Anyways, if you're going to try and find Manassa, you can make a investigation check.
Hey Arya, do you want to help me find Manassa?
Sure.
Does that give me advantage?
Yeah, advantage.
And Arya, could you play one of those like
And then
help thinky findy musics that you always do?
Manasseh, roll stealth.
Can you?
If you try-
I'm
if you
asking
try-
for a bardic
if you-
inspiration.
If you're trying to be hidden.
He's just walking. He just walking.
All right. So
He,
then
he
never,
just did not know what to do.
never
Eris is
mind.
asking for a bardic inspiration.
You
Okay,
got it.
so I got the D10. I got advantage. This is investigation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Investigation.
Let's use the D10.
The other D10 advantage.
Okay. Should I just use the other D10 or is a 29 good enough?
That is perfectly okay. The DC was 25. Anyways,
All right. Cool. Thank you for the bardic inspiration. Saved me there.
you managed to find Manasseh's old campsite on the shoreline, and able to track his footsteps through the forest. And eventually, Manasseh, you hear rustling in the forest behind you, and kind of Eris's loud, obnoxious speak. I'm just kidding.
I'm just gonna casually, what do I do here? Just gonna casually cast greater invisibility.
Okay.
I can't
And,
see and visit. No, I'm just kidding.
With your roll, you're able to identify that you are close by. These tracks are fresh. It's just a matter of the fact that now they're invisible. Can't really, roll stealth if you're trying to hide from them. Manasseh. At
Invisibility gives me
advantage.
advantage. Do I have good stuff? Did I do math for this recently? If I did, okay.
You'll win strike.
And then I'm gonna add the D10. That's a 31.
31. Alright, despite knowing that these tracks are fresh, maybe even a few seconds fresh, given your role in this expert tracking from Eris, you're unable to actually find where the heck This man is gone.
Vanessa!
Minor illusion. There's just gonna be nothing special. This isn't even intentional. This is just magic happening.
Mhm.
Almost like a mirror on one of the leaves, just reflecting Eris back to herself.
Vanessa!
Can I make
Hey!
a persuasion check to make Manasseh drop the invisibility?
What would you say first? And then make the check.
You try.
Hey, well. Guess we got a long rest, right? Cool.
Manasseh, whatever it is, it'll be okay. Talk to us, please.
Can't roll that persuasion.
Don't leave us like Lori that one time.
We still haven't. Okay.
All right. If
13.
in this case,
I rolled a
in
nat
this
one.
case, if Eris is also trying to help, you can apply the help action.
Please don't leave us like that one time when Lori left because she was sad.
29.
Jeez.
Eris, the most convincing person ever.
29 from Arya.
She only has a 5 in charisma, okay? You better watch out. She'll frick your day up.
Now I'm gonna leave this up to you, Brian. But take into account that that roll was a 29.
Yeah, this is 29.
So
Another minor illusion on the ground of this time. Just written in the mud, just says, "We'll be back later. Just want to be alone."
You want us to meet? Do you want to meet us at the pilot training?
Another minor illusion on the ground. Sure.
All right. Don't catch a cold. At your age, it might be pretty deadly.
You're there playing a low charisma character.
You should see my low intelligent characters. It's pretty great.
well,
I gotta
Stay
jump more stats, dude. Good great flaws.
Stay dry.
okay. So
And she turns and walks away.
what do you do in preparation for the travel time for the skipper?
Honestly, other than the material components, I could write my book another day. Eris probably will be spending the last day with her madre,
Okay.
either shopping with Polly and Holly, or just knitting with Polly and Holly.
Oh, you tear the market up. All right.
We tear the market up.
Yeah, you go.
How much
you
gold
go
am I spending? You
rip and
gave him
tear.
100 gold.
I gave you 100 platinum, dude.
Platinum. Okay.
Yeah.
How much? How much are Polly and Holly taking out of my bank account?
Dude, freaking Polly and Holly each request about 100 gold's worth of fabric. Listen, it's the finest fabric in Stormguard. I'm just saying, all right?
Can Polly and Holly? No, it's fine. It's fine. We got our material components. We're not gonna buy anything with it. Now I could give them this, right? We don't need this, right? Oh, Eris, that said, Arya. I give some money to. I get the 20. I get 20 platinum.
Oh my god. Okay, wow. Oh my, you're so wonderful, Eris.
I'll take my inspiration voice.
And they give you a hug. They give you a hug. And they're like, well, I suppose in return.
Do you have a magic item? I'm sorry. Why would I say that? That's horrible. You know.
No.
No.
Me,
Yes.
Polly and Holly are actually Mage Smith. Frick. What is it? What's it called?
Mage knitters?
No. frickin' chicken.
Notify, sir?
Forgers?
No.
Artifice?
Mages, we do magic in basic items.
You're an artificer?
We're mages. We
That's an art-
enchant items.
This is an artificer!
No, not like that. No, we make magical weapons. Like
Enchanter. Oh, you're an enchanter.
We enchantresses.
Enchantress.
Yes, and we were wondering. We're trying to get the team jerseys as fast as possible.
Of course. Take your time. You can always mail it to us.
Oh, what's that?
You could give it to a pigeon.
A pigeon.
A big
And
one.
the pigeon will
Pigeons
bring it to
really
us.
dumb.
Pigeons are smart.
Oh, this is news to me, young lady.
They cast polymorph and turn into a...
Okay. Anyways, we have the ability, if you have the time, we can enchant an item for you, if it matters.
What would the enchantment do?
Essentially, she explains that it'll turn a shield into a +2 shield or whatever. I don't know, freaking know. But or anything of that sort. Like they can make a cloak of protection for you. They can do a lot. And she just lists down this.
All right.
This whole...
Can you make this robe called the Robe of the Archmage?
That's a little bit out of our skill set.
Okay, understandable. Out of character, what is her skill set? Like rare items?
I think maximum is
+2 items?
At maximum is rare. Yeah.
You know what? Can you make my armor into a little sturdier? +1 into +2.
That would require us to disenchant the item
And then re-enchant
and
it.
then re-enchant the item. So
That's okay.
That might take a little while, but we can do that.
How long do you need?
Well, we're pretty expert, aren't we? We can take our friends and start doing it with us. About a week.
A week, huh?
But, this is like a guild's task. Like, we have to get our guild into, like, non-stop. 10 of us.
You know, this is a lot to ask for. Should I even be asking for this?
No, you are very generous, and your mother speak very well of you.
I'm asking for a lot here.
Our
Honestly.
treat.
Your treat. You're sure the guild won't mind?
No.
What's your guild called?
The
Dark Brotherhood.
The Dark Brotherhood. No, frick. Let me go find it real
You
quick.
said the White Lotus. All these old ladies. The White Lotus.
No, they're the Red Lotus. We can
The Red Lotus. Let's get the Red Lotus.
I like the Red Lotus a lot more.
These people were like, oh, they're the right age, where maybe these ones were the ones that helped Malbani construct the monoliths.
They're the no, they're the Melbani's fangirls.
We're
They
the
all do know
Guild
Lysander
of
off.
the Eldersmith.
Did you look up random fantasy name generator?
No.
No.
I had it in my notes.
Okay.
Guild of the Eldersmith.
Can you turn your camera to the next?
What
No.
do you
Guild
want
of
from
the
me?
Eldersmith. No, you're doing great. Arya, do you want anything?
No, I said okay.
No. Arya, hand Arya the 80 gold, 80 platinum pieces. Put that in your inventory, Arya. All right, I'm gonna be really bad with this. So you take this.
What?
I'm currently now the
Treasurer.
treasurer, because I now have over 1,500, the equivalent of over 1,500 gold.
Well,
Okay, well, we could come back here after we get done getting our pilot license.
Yeah, if I'm just gonna put this into perspective, if it was just me and Polly working on this enchantment, it would take the better part of a year. But in a matter of guild priority, and given that I'm chairman, I will enact guild use.
Is this Polly or Holly talking?
This is Holly.
Okay, so Holly is the guild leader. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Anything for Melody's friend. Daughter, I mean. Boss, I mean.
Let's go buy it! Let's go shopping now! We go to town,
One of them
we buy
just
the nicest
screams.
stuff.
One of them screams, has a heart attack, and dies. I'm just kidding. No.
Why does Master hang out with these old ladies? He loved them. No, he wouldn't.
In the meantime,
But they're his age.
just for time reference, this is around the time, Thrick, that you would be having that late night conversation with Alistair.
Oh, it's just a depressing conversation where Alistair's like, "Hey man, you gotta stop being depressed. You're not horrible." And he's like, "No, stop it. I'm the worst." Ugh.
Jamie,
Is that accurate?
can you check the chats?
Yeah.
Was that how accurate was that, Jamie?
I'm bullying Jake right now.
I like to think that was.
No,
accurate.
no. Brian
Oh
is
yeah,
bullying
no,
me.
we can.
I am bullied.
We can role play that out right now, actually.
Okay, actually,
Yeah.
I just figured it was something that needed to happen at some point.
No, we can just do that. In the mean.
One late night.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, after, after, like, during sunset, you're leaving the facility after a hard day's work. And, that idea pops into your mind. And you go hunting.
This time he's in the XO, because I'm just trying to randomize it.
Yeah. And, in this case, you go to where it would be standing. It is half standing. And inside it seems to be bustling. Yeah. And yeah.
I'll just.
Does this mess up any of the layout?
Yeah, but I switched it. It's okay.
Okay.
Thirkle just kind of. He looks at the hole and then he looks at the door and he kind of just decides, I'll go through the door. Enters through. Kind of looking around.
Yenna's barking orders at her various elf workers. Yeah.
They're kind of walks over to, or tries to catch Yenna as she's running around and yelling at people.
No, that's not going with me. You bring that. Stay here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Are you Warforged? And she kind of just pokes you in the forehead.
No, I just wear weird armor.
Ah, alright.
I had a friend,
Yes.
who, purchased an item from here, before the capital fell.
Okay, so it's on a hold list, yeah?
Maybe. I don't know if he would have given you his name. He's an older man, named Manasseh Lamhost.
I don't know if that rings a bell, but I can go check.
You probably would have remembered him by a bunch of weird magic happening around him he didn't seem to be aware of.
Oh, yeah, that's that fellow. Older gentleman, kind of protective of his right side a little bit, yeah?
Yep, that's
Alright,
the one.
I understand. And she gets, like, bumped by one of her elves. She's like, no. She looks back at you. Sorry, a lot of chaos. We're moving out.
Oh.
Yes.
Where would your new location be? New
Space.
planet?
Yes. We're moving off world.
Congrats.
Yeah. And she kind of looks around and she's she like goes into the like where the counter would be. She like she throws things aside and she reaches this clipboard. She lines the names and then she's like, I see, it's for a ring of spellstorm, yes?
Yes, that's, I believe, what he said.
And
Or
she
something along those lines.
claps a little bit, like a double clap. An elf just springs to her side, rings Spellstorm, and scuttles off, runs back, presents the magic item on a red pillow, a felt pillow, with golden trim, to you. And Yenna says, "Does that suffice?"
Did he pay beforehand, or? I mean, yes, but did he pay beforehand, or do I need to?
It doesn't matter. We technically, my gold stash is not here right now, so it'd just be a hassle to handle the gold anyway. So it's just my treat.
All right. He picks out a piece of like paper that's usually used for like writing on, and picks it up and kind of, flips it over, wraps it, and folds it up and puts it in his pocket. Thank you. And good luck on the move.
Well, we'll see what's out there.
We will indeed. Ta for now.
Ta-ta. And she goes back to barking orders at her elves and such and so forth. So yeah, it is, you continue to work on what you're working on, and the rest of the party is now ready for departure on the skipper to go to Drummer and the Lynn facility. So, I'm just gonna hand wave this bit. You enter onto this boat. It's not a traditional ship. It looks like one of those racing like a sail racer ships.
It's like a small boat, but like a sail and like one of those Olympic boats.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And it's magically propelled through the water, and it goes from like 0 to 100 real quick, enough to like, shoot you back into your seat, and you manage to get there in about a day. And this city of Drummer is known. I'm just gonna read you a little blurb. Drummer, or Dreaming, is a city based on the hopes and dreams of the people in Stormguard. It was once the long-standing capital of Stormguard under another name, named Zimmer. It was once destroyed by the elemental vortex, rebuilt under, new doctrine of blasting into the future with knowledge and hope. The dreams of the people who live there nearly always come to fruition. Some people say that the city of Drummers innately magical, and just being there places you closer to the weave, and the weave favors you for being there. If you have a dream, it manifests into reality before your eyes. It's truly the happiest place on Earth. I mean, Calanda is sort of what it is. So basically, people say this city is innately magical for making dreams come true.
Okay. Start lucid dreaming, boys.
And you manage to, sift your way through the city, asking various people where the Lynn facility is, and it is just a tent city at the moment, in the middle of a construction site, to build a much larger facility. And you see various spelljammers, various different sizes parked at it, and outside are two golden spires, with their quarterstaffs, in the rain, standing guard to this tent city. And they kind of stop you and say, "Business?"
We're here to get our piloting license. Oh, I'm sorry, Arya, you go.
What she said.
Yeah.
Piloting license. Right. Okay, do you have an appointment?
No.
Would you like to make one?
Yes,
How long
engineers.
would that be?
Well, he pulls out a clipboard.
Jamie, I swear.
No wait at all.
Every time. It's always Astromoon this way. They always do this. The Golden Spires are here.
No, you know why they do that? Because Calantha's population is so low compared to what it used to be that it's just protocol. There used to always be a long wait until everyone got massacred.
This
The
is
two
what
world-ending
happened.
events.
at the library. This is what happened at the new place that I don't want to metagame about. And it's happening at this place. The Golden
gonna know.
Spires have a trend.
Yeah.
Golden Spires just suck.
Hey, I just told you why. Okay, it's protocol back from the Dragon War when the population was much higher.
These are new places.
Well, it's protocol. All right.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah, you're right. They're accounting
rules.
for the future, right?
There you go.
When there eventually will be more people, even
That,
though like
or
90% of the population is probably leaving.
that, or it's really funny, and they laugh at you guys every single time.
Well,
They're just sitting by their helmets, just like.
There's no way that much of the population moves. I mean,
all right. So
unless I'm wrong.
you're here for an appointment.
Yeah, maybe not.
What's your name? Your names.
My name is Aris Flowers, and this is Arya.
I'm Arya.
Yeah, that. Yo, you know her?
No, that was Jamie. That was Jamie.
Oh, okay. No. That's the in character. I'm gonna say she forgot to.
Write you down.
And we have one other friend that sort of should be coming. His name's Manasseh. He's an old man.
We'll keep an eye
Pretty
out.
cool though.
He kind of puts the clipboard away.
Is that the grandpa I never had?
Good for you. And he
Oh, sorry,
sort
Grandpa.
of good, wonderful, congratulations. And he kind of opens this makeshift gate into this Lynn facility, and he guides you through, and he sets you down at this waiting area, and leaves you there. And it is not populated whatsoever, except there's one small little halfling man in like these illustrious, like pristine, illustrious clothes. Kind of just sitting in a chair that's way too big for him, and he's just sitting there like. He grabs a pipe, and he just like taps it against the chair. Ashes just follow.
Hi, mister.
Excuse me, but I don't appreciate you coughing in my vicinity.
I'm sorry,
What's your name?
sir.
My name, you don't know who I am.
I'm sorry, I'm a little behind on.
Can I impress this guy and know his name with a history check? There's no way I know him.
No, there's no
Yeah,
way.
there's no way.
Insight check.
However,
History,
however,
his history check would.
okay, roll the insight. Roll the insight.
Another nat one.
Right. All right, that's fine. He looks unfamiliar to you, Arya. But he's like, my name is heralded by the gods. My name is Sparrow Speedwagon.
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar. Do you have a brother?
Of course I have a brother. I have plenty.
How many do you have?
18.
Oh,
But
my.
I am, of course, the most successful of them all.
How do you keep them all straight?
Some of them aren't.
Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that.
Got
Like
him.
me,
There's no way this guy's straight. Don't.
Arya says.
What did you say?
Like me.
What do you put of the bisexual or the gay sexual or the lesbian sexual or whatever they call it?
The Gamer Awards.
Are you a gamer?
Stop. Yeah.
Are you part of those specimens? I
Yeah.
like to say I'm straight as an arrow. That is broken
Impressive.
and bent.
Oh,
I am as gay as one can be.
okay. All right.
Anyways.
I go and do the secret gay handshake with him.
Okay. Obviously, he knows.
I knew they had one.
No, listen.
Here's notes like, what are they doing?
Would you mind entertaining me in this boring establishment?
I pull out my violin.
No, that's not what I meant. But okay, I can go for a sweet tune. Make a performance check.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
Probably. Oh, not bad. 28.
28. You beguile this man with the most beautiful tune. Absolutely enthralled. He starts instinctively reaching in his coin purse. And he's like, "Oh, please. And he hands you like a silver. He hands you a silver. Most wonderful. I've never heard anything more delightful in my life.
Why, thank you.
Do you have a
There's
band?
stops.
An orchestra, maybe.
I am working on creating one. Would you like to join it?
I'm terrible at instruments, but I'd love to sponsor it if you do.
That would be lovely.
I have I sponsor many things.
What are some of the others?
Oh. Probably don't want to know.
Why not?
There's one called the Premarital Wrestling League, which... Just kidding. No, there's...
Who is the dominant one in the relationship
Who's the
before marriage?
Who's the dominant one? No, well, in fact, I'm the one who sponsored this entire project of Lynn, actually. This facility in particular.
Wow, you must be very well. Can you show us how to do the Spelljammer thing?
Oh no, I'm actually here for licensing.
Pilot.
Oh, I thought you were in charge of. Wait, do you sponsor this and you take lessons here?
Oh yeah, of course. I have my
Okay,
own. I have my own interests in outer space.
Okay, so we're
We're
just
here
waiting.
to sign up for lessons.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll be in the same cohort. You never know.
That would be splendid.
Indeed. You're very illustrious. Did you come from money? Old money, perhaps?
You could say that.
Ah. Nice. Well, what about you, Eris? Oh wait, did you introduce your name? Frick.
Oh, my name's Eris.
What about you, redhead?
What? Are you asking where I was born?
Were you born into money?
Half, yes. On one side, my mom when I lived with her, she was okay, average, middle of the road, a little bit okay. And on the other side, my dad, I got to live in the castle.
Castle. Interesting.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Castle Clivis.
Castle. I wish I had a castle. I have a mansion. I have 4, actually. 4.
Oh man, you should get a castle, I guess. I mean,
I shouldn't I? A keep, perhaps.
you have to keep all your money.
Perhaps.
Men.
Men. Oh.
I don't know what you're into. Like, I'm trying. I don't know how to talk to you.
A keep full of men.
Alrighties.
Anyways.
What is this session turned into?
Well. Yes, You said you knew the last name of Speedwagon.
Yeah. Our old friend Manasseh. I think he kept on talking about this detective named Rear Speedwagon.
Oh, that runt.
Yeah.
I see.
Is your Is your company called the Speedwagon Foundation?
Yes, it is.
Oh, amazing.
What?
Okay. I just wondering.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah,
Wait,
Rick.
did you just say that runt to the best NPC in this entire
Wait a minute.
world?
You're not that
Wait a
tall.
minute.
Are you talking about money?
Sorry. What?
Wait a minute.
I honestly think, is Rick doing okay? Is the way Manassa talked about it, I don't even know if he's...
I haven't seen that prince in ages.
Okay, alright.
Yes.
I
I would
guess you don't-
like to see him. He was quite annoying. And
Do you like annoying?
no, I hate annoying. He
he
wanted to
honest?
piggyback ride everybody he met.
I see. I used to get piggyback rides from my dad. It was a good time.
Who's your father?
So,
Who's your father?
so cute.
It's Valen, Canador, one of the employees.
Stop.
No,
it. Stop
no,
it.
it's
You're
true.
toying with me.
I mean, I'm a bastard, but like, I am his son.
I
Or
never
daughter.
thought
daughter.
somebody would willingly call themselves a bastard, but that's to each their own, I suppose.
I mean, it's what I am. I won't deny it. I mean,
It defines who I am. Okay, yeah.
well, the rest of the world won't forget who I am. I might as well remember. But it's fine. I
This
mean,
conversation got a little seldom, didn't it?
yeah, Tia's always treated me nicely, and
Oh,
I
Tia.
basically had 3 moms, sort of mother figure. Yeah, I would never say that to their face. I think Lori would give me a look if I told her that I saw her like a mom almost, but yeah, no, she definitely would give me a look. It's good she's dying.
Lori, that's a disgusting creature. No, Tia,
I know.
she's dead, isn't she? That's a poor thing.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Gosh, where's our teacher?
I don't know, but I'm quite enjoying this conversation.
Yeah.
This man with like Harry Potter glasses, a little stout, little shorter than usual.
There's a lot of short. Is this taller than Ririk or shorter than us?
Like a little, no, about the same size as you, Eris.
Okay.
And he's like, he comes in, and it's an elf. And he's like, and Aries, Speedwagon, and Arya.
Is this an accent? No, I didn't say that out loud. I thought that in my head. No, out of character. No, I didn't think that in my head. I was just saying. Eris says, sorry. Yeah. Eris, present.
Well, would you like to come with me? We're going to commence training in this space camp. And he walks away with the clipboard. And he
I'll
says,
follow.
Eris is gonna follow.
and he says, I'm designating your cohort as from Morrow. No clue who that is. But this is your cohort's name. And
It's so much fun.
and he starts handing you badges. It'll be Jamie's not remembering. You have a crew that's not here.
Was that supposed? I should have brought them.
We'll just say they're there.
Okay.
They're there.
They're here.
Silently.
Squish. Badland tries to slow down the ship by an hour.
No, Landbad Chugs had to take an entirely different skipper because the weight requirement. Yeah, so we'll just say they're coming. And he's like, well, anyways, we're going to start our training here today with a bit of a cold opening, I suppose. And he takes you into this room with 2 chairs. And you're captaining a frigate class, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the plan.
All right, wonderful. That is a 2-pilot system, and you'll be handling that. You two spellcasters.
Well, that's awkward because there's only 3 of us.
Oh, whoa, wow. I'm actually not a spellcaster. I'm just here for observation, Sparrow says.
Here's blinks. That's at him. Looks back at the.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Do you have something to say to me?
No. No. I mean, do you need a pilot license if you're not flying?
No, but I need a traveler's license.
Oh. Who made these laws?
Anyways, so if
I
you just...
nudge. I stab Eris with my elbow.
Okay. If you sit down in these chairs, we'll commence accordingly.
I do.
All right.
Eris sits down.
And unbeknownst to you, the mechanisms in these chairs activate the second you sit down, and you feel this purple thread. It illuminates this purple light, like whip around your arm, up your arm, both arms, your legs, start wrapping around your torso, even your neck, and some parts of your face, and it holds you down onto this chair.
You didn't say this was gonna happen.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it. And he says, well, prepare for the cold turkey opening, and good luck. And
Cool.
And he kind of walks over behind a plastic screen, and he slams down this red button.
Wait, cold turkey? I have no idea what I'm doing.
And you are instantly blasted out of your body. And you feel like almost like you've been enlarged, and you have like this omnipresent view over this frigate class spelljammer. And in this case, you feel everything it would if it was a sentient being. You feel the wood and the materials creak against one another. You feel the how cold it is on the outside, where a sun or a star isn't in its influence. You can feel the engines. You can feel the power you wield within this piece of machine.
Am I able to feel itchy?
Itchy?
Yeah, like the spelljammer.
No.
Okay.
But
that
you feel what the spelljammer would feel, and in your mind you hear, we're going to do a bit of a stress test. So,
Stress? I'm not good under stress.
Oh well, good luck, I suppose. And you see, and you're incoming a belt of asteroids that you must navigate through. And you have, if you'd like to go into the Spelljammer doc, I'll post it in general. Moisty Meyer. Right? Okay, there you go. There it
But
is.
not Blue Lake.
Anyways, go down to the FDS class Spelljammer, and you have those abilities.
SVSB?
FDS.
F like Ferdinand the Cannibal.
FDS.
Yeah. It's at the very bottom. It's the last one that's written. And you feel...
Ferdinand is a cannibal?
Ah, I see. There's a
Yeah.
back.
Ferdinand
Okay, I was like,
the Bull?
it's
What?
not on the document. Okay, I found it. So
Listen, I know what I said. SCP. All right.
Alright, that makes more
I
sense.
can send you a link
Okay.
later.
we can move 160 feet. We have currents.
And he says, well, just so you can feel like what it's like. You kind of hear like these clicking noises, and all of a sudden you see one of the asteroids just unnaturally start to accelerate towards your direction, and it starts gaining speed and gaining speed and gaining speed and gaining speed, and it, in this case, please make a dexterity saving throw, both of you, at disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay. 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 7.
20.
At disadvantage? 20?
I have a plus.
It's
Wow.
plus 7.
Interesting. Cool. Uh,
The other one was a 23.
not fully understanding how to do this, but more instinct takes over for you, Arya. Eris, you kind of freeze in the moment just a little bit and like, what's happening? But Arya kind of instinctively kind of moves the ship under great stress because it's not two pilots working together. Arya moves the ship out of the way of this asteroid, and it sort of just barely just like slides on the hull and ricochets off. In this case, you feel that impact. You feel that scrape along that hull. And what it feels like is if you ever had a rigid wall, like a brick wall, right? If you ever feel like a brick wall, and you're running past it, and you put out your knuckles and scrape them along that brick wall. That's what it feels like. But on your side, on the side of your torso, you feel that. You feel that. You feel what the Spelljammer just took. And Constitution saving throw, please.
Me?
Okay. I'm good at that at least. 21.
21.
12.
12. All right. Arya, in this case, the immediate shock of pain that ran through your body, it didn't hurt that much, admittedly. But that immediate, like, what the heck? You know, that immediate, like, oh god, I just felt the pain of that asteroid hitting the ship. I felt, that jars you a little bit. And you fall out of the chair. Eris is now piling it alone. And Eris...
Can I get
Spell
back
slot
in?
level. Let's go.
Huh? Sorry?
Can I get back in?
Alright. Yeah, in just one moment. You falling out of that chair, kind of... Eris, you feel the second the purple ropes detach from Arya's body and slither back into the chair, Arya's body falls down onto the ground. You immediately take...
Dang it.
Wow, I rolled high.
Eris has to use the sword to save
you
her.
take 13 psychic damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
If you die, you can just use the sword. Just boom.
Wait, that's just Eris?
That's just Eris. As the second link is severed, your mind immediately takes the load on this entire Spelljammer, and it just like rattles you to your core. Your mind is like absolutely all over the place, and you feel this immense pressure, and you have this painful headache. And from Ryric's or Speedwagon's point of view, Arya, you look back before you enter the chair again. You see blood start to trickle down Eris's nose and lips. And you get back into the chair, and you those purple tendrils kind of wrap around your arms, your torso, your head, your legs, and they and you manage to grab that connection back. But
What the mind blink? I'm sorry.
But while this is happening, while Arya was shot out of her chair, you need to make another con save, Eris.
I wonder if the mind blink spell would be able to counteract all this because it makes you immune to psychic damage. Okay.
It may also make you immune to the ability to pilot a ship.
You're immune to the ability to pilot a ship. 19.
I am. I'm not a spellcaster.
Exactly. You suck. You do so much better at this than this.
Eris
Well,
in the
2 levels.
Eris, in the sudden shock of pain that was sent through her brain, the one who froze under the pressure of that asteroid coming towards the ship, Arya saving it. Eris holds down the fort and manages to withstand that pain, move through it, hold the whole ship under her grasp until Arya gets on board of that second chair, and it's a triumphant moment for Eris of like, I got this. This is easy, like. And you see Arya before latching in and your eyes glossing over of the vision for the Spelljammer, you see hecking the Harry Potter glasses guy kind of in a stunned silence. He's like, wow, I didn't think this would happen. And he's like, just for the kicks and giggles, he sent another asteroid just flailing towards your ship, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I hope you could carry this, because I just rolled an 8.
I just rolled a 9.
Alright.
Well, I technically rolled a 2.
Wait, were we rolling at disadvantage?
No.
I'm gonna keep the roll because I don't know what my other roll was anyways.
All right. So you see this asteroid hurled towards you, and immediately that sharp, chaos, kind of jarred you a little bit. That second asteroid comes out of nowhere, slams into your hull, and kind of you feel this surge of pain throughout your entire body. It's bludgeoning pain. It's a bludgeoning pain, and then it turns into a piercing pain, as if something is forcefully trying to enter your body like a fist. If like a fist was trying to enter your body as forcefully as possible. And it surges pain. I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
A con save.
12 again.
12.
11.
11. Both of you at this time. After sparks fly as your vision regains into the material plane, you kind of you both fly out of your chair as there's like mini explosions and sparks, like almost like firecrackers are going off in your chair, and you both fly forward and land, ending the simulation on the floor. Sparrow stands above you with like his arms on his hips, his hands on his hips.
I thought we did well for our first time, right?
I'm definitely seeing worse.
There's always improvement.
Well, do we have to keep doing this until we figure out to get our license?
Well, you know what it's like now. It's time to go into a lecture series that I like to. You kind of see him like kind of adjust himself, and he's like, time to go into a lecture series to show you the ropes, and then we'll return to the simulator eventually. And you eventually go through this lecture series, and you start gaining knowledge and what and so forth. But now for Manasseh, your venture into the woods.
On Bear Grylls here in the wild.
What would you like to do in the woods?
Did I enter in the hilly woods?
Yeah,
Woods with hills?
Eventually.
Does he find anything interesting in the woods while he's just walking there? Or just pine tree?
Eventually, I mean, like as you're walking through the woods, you feel like this whirlwind, this vortex of wind just rush past you, breaking branches and treetops as it rushes through the forest. And then this is happening like probably a football field away from you, you start hearing as like this contingent of giants, and I mean as tall as the tree giants, break through the forest, pushing past as if it's just tall grass, as they chase down what looks to be a rogue air elemental. So that's something that happens. It kind of freaks you a little bit, but for the most part, you're far enough away that you wouldn't have been harmed.
Kind of looks back confused and then just kind of keeps walking.
Okay.
He's like, I suppose I should find my way back to town. Wait, which direction is town?
Oh boy. Make an intelligence check.
Uh-oh. I can certainly... I've got surprisingly a decent intelligence, okay. That's 19.
After the sudden, like, mini panic attack of like, oh god, where am I? What's going on? You manage to compose yourself. Look at this. Look at the sky. Understand. All right, that's north. That's east, southwest, and you're able to find your way back, or at least know where to go back.
Are there ship people, or are there spelljammer people, or are there what type of transportation?
Transportation. Well, there are skippers for rent. There's also spelljammers at the docks. Nothing greater
Who's
than.
gonna
Huh?
try to board a spelljammer for he doesn't know where they're supposed to be, I don't think. They get sent him something, but I don't know if they sent him the location of where he's supposed to be
I
going.
presume so, right?
Okay, we
Yeah.
can presume so,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so then he gets on, does he have to pay a fee? 500 gold now.
I mean, it's Pony there, and he's like, "Oh, hello, Manassa, again?
Hello, Pony.
What are you doing?"
I suppose I'm boarding a spelljammer for the city north of here, Drummer.
Oh. Well, there's no spelljammers going, but there's a skipper.
Sure. How much is it?
The it seems to be a group of ruffians under protection from Carol Smitherath.
Never. I'll walk. And
Are you sure? It's a long way. No, I teach their own, I guess.
what do I do now? Just kind of looks around. Under Garros Minerath? What do you mean, ruffians?
Oh, there's a guy named Landbag Chugs. A guy named, Hop the Hermit.
Sure, I'll go with him.
Okay. And in the almost like if you're pulled from your body, you feel a familiar presence, one that you met on the airship, one that you had encountered again with Tea and Peaches.
Yes.
And have at it.
Actually, I was gonna DM you about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll DM you about that, but
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
But I actually, no, I'll just say it now. During the tent, while he was in the tent.
Okay.
Do you want to RP it out in front of the whole group or no?
Up to you, man.
Right. If we divulged some very, 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 very not, some very, very limited information, would you not metagame?
You asking us?
Yeah.
That's kind of the point.
I will not met again.
None of you will metagame. Okay. So while Manasseh is in the tent, a certain figure pops in.
Oh no! Wait, what's happening? Is that Davy Jones?
I can't do this mask. I can't. It's dusty and inside, and I don't
You
want
just
my
hold it
allergy.
up there. Just hold it up.
Yeah. Well, and he almost whispers under his breath. Well. Old hermits all alone. I really wish you'd be back with them. Let's get this over with. Pulls out something out of the bag of holding, a small vial. Pulls something out of it. Well. I suppose your condition will nullify the evidence. You're the perfect candidate. And he puts it up to his eye and lets it go in.
Is he gonna slurp Manasseh's brain?
Oh, no.
Even worse.
No, Sil.
That's a thing and a half there, huh?
Well, you know, I think Nosul is the most evil party member of the Sword Boys, and that's like a neo-Nazi with them.
Hold up.
Yeah.
It's not over. It's not over.
Yeah, we're listening.
Well, let's hope your body rapidly decays. You will serve as an excellent probe, Manasseh. An excellent probe. Now, hopefully, everything goes according to plan. And then he's going to use a spell slot and out of there.
So, as Manasseh's standing on the dock,
Nice.
you almost kind of feel like Katie probably remove a earbud. All right. We're gonna. Oh, well, whatever. All right, ping her. You kind of feel something swim around in your brain. I don't know what. I don't know if you can feel that. You can like know what that.
You actually
feel like.
can't. Your brain
It's
doesn't
on-
feel. Your
it's on
bone
his brain.
does.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like you feel something just kind of.
You're saying I can't tickle somebody's brain?
No,
That
but you
would
can
be
tickle
weird.
the inside of their skull.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's like you
That's so
feel
weird.
like something graze, and you feel like that was a repressed memory that just came back to you, as like ooh, it's milky and it's like almost like you dreamt it. So you kind of like probably just a nightmare.
Just another nightmare. Pony. It was nice to know you, and I hope you shall get out of your servitude soon.
Oh,
Or than expected.
you're very kind. Have a nice trip.
And almost under his breath he mutters, "Such is the way of fools." And Pony doesn't hear it though, just
Yeah.
under his breath. And he gets on the ship with Badlands Chugs. Chugland Bad, sorry.
Man, bad chugs.
All right. So, at that point, we're gonna take a break. Yeah,
I love No Sil.
dude. Yes.
So it really is. would have helped him.
Oh, wow. Okay, I still had my Superman music on. Anyways, hey, how's it going? The training at the Lynn facility goes... Both of you roll a D100, including Manasseh. Roll D100.
Did Manasseh come?
And then, add your intelligence modifier times 10.
So 5 times 10
It's 50.
is 50. So 86 plus 50 is 136.
Okay.
That's a 42.
42.
Dang, maybe I am the pilot.
And Arya?
74.
Well, that's what the
Just getting
captain
rolled.
does. They helm the steering wheel.
Eris, after the shaky start, you are balling on that frigate.
I'm balling.
You
dude.
are
At what cost?
you are probably one of the best pilots
At all costs.
that Lynn has probably ever seen thus far. You seem to just, after that shaky start, you seem to just understand it, get it as like a natural instinct. Arya, you're still trying to understand the machinations of how to pilot such a spelljammer, but you're getting there. And Manasseh, it's not for you. It's not for you. You're just like it. I hate this. I don't understand my magic myself, and doing something like this is the worst. It just doesn't work with you. But you try your best to work with it. At this time, eventually during your training, Thrick arrives back in Drummer with the Spelljammer, and arrives at the Lynn training facility in the middle of one of your training sessions. In fact, during a lecture. Cobbled.
No exo right now.
Okay. And this is, of course, after the celebration, after the goodness, happiness, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna also say that Alistair traveled with you.
Hey!
We didn't go through that, but Alistair did travel with you.
Rick, I thought he was alone.
I know it's probably, I'll say the bit you described after our one-on-one happened late at night after he's gone to bed.
That probably makes sense.
The depression therapy talking.
No, the depression without the talking. So it's just regular depression. No Warforged, I assume. They're all... We had to pick the ship up from the Warforged, by the way.
Yeah.
We absolutely would have left them there and told them to go into hiding.
Since we did tell you we have a...
They are... Yeah.
You're
Especially
trusting-
after all the stuff that happens. He just notifies them and Alistair, yeah, this is what's happening. They probably need to go into hiding. Or just be turned over to Lynn, honestly.
Yeah.
Whatever Alistair thinks is right is the honest truth.
Turn over to Lynn.
Turn them over to Lynn. Okay, so they get turned over to Lynn instead. And he notifies them that one of them has been destroyed and the body wasn't recovered, so meh.
But yeah, you show up with Alistair in tow at
Just sit
one of
down at
these
the back of the
lectures.
class.
Yeah, no, yeah, literally, it's in this tent. It's the large tent with a chalkboard at the front and a large row of chairs, and it's literally just Sparrow, the crew, and Eris and Arya Manasseh sitting in these, scattered about this area.
Okay.
Hi, Derek!
Alright. And as you look at him, you'll notably have known Thrick to be a kobold who's got horns that are cut off.
Bigger
them?
But instead, it appears like there's almost replacement horns now. there's just some like metal lengths that are vaguely horn shaped.
I'm sure those
now
feel
attached.
comfortable.
Yeah, well, no, they're still screwed into his head. So you know.
I mean, Thirk's obviously never cared about comfort, so I understand.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's a little bit of nerve ending. It's not particularly comfortable, but they're attached.
Hey, Thirk, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, in a sense.
Ahem, the lecture is still going on.
Sorry.
Um,
Dirk actually gets a notebook out and starts taking notes on the lecture.
it's actually about orbital mechanics, the fundamentals of that. And he's like, oh,
I actually happen to know a lot what about that.
Me too. I played Kerbal Space Program.
My character would know a lot about
But
it.
Katie's going to college for it.
I went to college for it too, and then I dropped out and went to a film degree.
Mechanics class where all we've talked about is orbital mechanics.
Heck yes.
College class, Kerbal Space Program.
No,
Okay.
there's a
I
meme.
can-
There's a meme.
I'm
getting you this meme.
So I need to do like 5 hours of outside of class things for this class. It can be playing Kerbal Space Program.
No,
I can
Yo.
get credit
I'm going
in
to
my mechanics class.
You have to. That's amazing.
Dude, you should make a Twitch account and be like, "Hey guys,
Yes!
welcome back to Pancakes with our Pancake, Pancake. Today
Pancake.
we're gonna get to Endor, the moon.
Yeah, we're
The
gonna-
moon.
I hate you, Brian. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to
We're playing the-
Astrophysics
we're playing the
Major
modded
Kerbal
version.
Space Program.
All right.
Playing the
What-
modern
look at
version.
that, Katie.
So I got
Look
my
at that.
galactic star ship ready and built in last episode, and today we're gonna make it.
Dude. Well, it's more intuitive, right? You know, high school and all that NASA stuff, you get the
Pancake.
math,
Good
but when you
cake,
play Kerbal, you understand it on this grander visual perspective.
Exactly.
That being said, don't drop out of college, Katie,
Don't
please.
jump out of college. Don't do what I did and get it useless. Whatever. Anyways, wait,
You're
no.
writing your film.
Whoa! No! Actually, wait, you're missing a great opportunity. Yeah, thank you, Jake. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I was about to say the cake pan. The CCCP.
Yes.
Katie,
Anyway,
you got your Twitch account ready.
yeah, your Twitch account.
I hate you, Brian.
Yeah, no, I
I was
saw
about to
that.
say yell Eris.
I-
Now I see this.
I saw that.
Always Eris, you guys blame.
I saw that. That's what I said. That's why I said I hate you, Brian.
Brian, no, thank you. Please stop.
Anyway.
Stop. Violated the law.
Stop. Anyways.
Hey, now that it's kind of relevant, Alistair's married.
Yeah, so we ain't
Why
getting
is-
any relations with no Kobo.
Yeah, so please stop. Please stop. This feels like a crappy social media post.
Please stop.
Guys, me and my friend are not married. Please stop shipping.
Literally shaking and crying right now.
Okay, I'll stop.
Dude,
anyways.
it's such a. I'm starting to.
Thank you, Brian.
All right. Anyways,
But that's accurate. They got the sending stones every night. They're like, hey,
You do not have sending stones.
don't lie. We know you
No.
do.
I
No,
have
Jake,
one to a
Jake,
Warforged,
Jake.
and we hardly ever talk.
Jake, they just talk. They just talk through love. They just talk through love.
Yeah, no, they do. You say that, but it's already happened.
Yeah. They.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Synthesis, boys.
Synthesis.
Love
No.
tars.
This is what
Love.
Cindy died for.
Can
Anyways.
y'all give me 1 minute? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Get your food. Get more food.
Well, actually, I'll just do something that's more specifically for Eris and Arya, or Eris and Eris, really. At the end of the lecture, he's like, "Well, I had to do this, but there's a very capable individual who's been eyeing your cohort. His name is Cal, and he's kind of buff. We call him Buff Cal." And
Their last member of the crew.
and there's huge Goliath. I mean huge Goliath. No, Draugr. Sorry, Drogar.
Gorgar?
Drogar. There you
The
go.
orc?
My new homebrew race walks in, and he
What
has
do they
this
look like?
scraggly beard, and he's all purple, and he's just like, "Hey, I'm to join your crew."
Wow, we could really use muscles in our group, actually. What do you provide to the crew?
Brawn
All right, that's something we definitely need.
and elemental power. And he flexes it,
Oh.
and he flexes his muscles, and like a zap of lightning just goes up his arm, and it
Very-
coalesces in his fist.
Very impressive. Welcome to the team. Am I gonna get shocked if I touch your hand?
Absolutely.
All right. All right. Well, crew, it looks like we're almost there for our last steps in space.
Comes
When are we
to his
taking-
senses.
Rick, when are we taking the Spelljammer off? Did we get our license yet?
Crew?
Yeah, this is our crew, and you look behind.
So two men over 100, a fat dude, a buff dude, and the usual party.
Yeah.
They're kind of like, you see him think it over for a second, and he's like, "You took the first people that you found, didn't you?
No.
That's how I did it for y'all when we saved the world. Sorry, no complaints."
We looked over every application, and we accepted every application that was sent. Except,
No, I can't fault
a
you.
few
Seriously, that's what I did.
actually, I'm not going to mention those right now.
I'm ashamed of what I've done, but I'm glad to have met you, so it's fine.
Your voice sounds a little bit more cracky. What happened to your voice changer?
What?
Your voice changer, you know, the... I'm Drake.
Yeah.
Eris's voice just goes that low.
How am I usually have?
It doesn't sound as cracky because I'm trying harder.
Okay, I see. All right.
I could talk like, no, I can't do it. I can talk a little less cracky, but I have to.
Oh, don't worry, it's all good. You know when we're taking off?
He looks up at Alistair. When was the world ship taking off?
As you look up at Alistair, you see him under his breath going, trying to make his best kobold voice.
Vic looks away and he's like, whenever the world ship's leaving.
Ow.
Right, there's the...
Wait, sorry, no, I didn't mean to do that.
He looks up at Alistair.
Sorry.
He's not offended, he's just shocked.
Sorry about that.
What happened between you two?
Hey,
There's a lot of things to go over.
I have a. Can we talk? Like without your crew, please.
You and me?
All of the people who are in the mist.
Just the boys. The excluding Arya. I'm just kidding. No, Arya as well. Just the normal people.
All right, crew. We're gonna have a meeting for a second. Prepare yourselves for. Wait, when are we going to space?
That will be discussed.
We're gonna figure out when we're going to space, but it's soon.
Okay. And he kind of like, he goes to, despite not being native to this continent, people know him. And you tell that, like, so as he walks down this hall, with the tails of his long coat, drifting behind him, people know this presence. People know this person. And he walks down the hall and he goes to like this sort of like a break room-ish, where like there's like snacks, an array on a table, and a table with multiple chairs.
Why do you make us pay for the snacks? Anyways.
Was that a Don't Look Up reference?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Where do I have to pay for the snacks? This is the White House. It's free.
Why do you make us pay for the snacks?
I hated that
He's a
movie.
4-star general.
I hated that
anyway,
movie so
I
much.
hated that movie, and I think that's
Wait,
why it was
They're
That's
turning
why I was
around.
Anyways, yeah, no, I hated that. Anyways.
They're turning around? What do you mean they're turning around? The space shuttle is turning around! I hated
Let's
that movie
move
so
on,
much.
please. I don't want to think about this anymore.
Alright.
Frick me.
I'm so
How
glad
did
you
it
made
turn
that
around?
reference, though, I'm gonna be honest.
Mm.
Well, actually, there was a plan for the space shuttle to turn around as like a, if there's something wrong with it. Anyways.
Yeah, but wasn't that like nearly
Highly
lethal 100%
deadly.
of
Yeah,
the
no,
time?
it was, I mean, it would basically be like doing a triple backflip off of, anyways.
Bail out. Let's bail out.
Yeah, just bail out. But that's not.
You might
That's,
bounce off the atmosphere, but
no, but that's not as bad as Gemini having ejection seats as their as their as their escape system. anyways, anyways, no. Alistair kind of sits you down. He kind of gives like a Danish to each one of you, prepares some coffee or tea, and he sets it down on the table nicely. After making some small talk, and he says, "Now I understand that all of you have done some rigorous training here at the Lend facility, and I'm appreciative of that. And you're on your way to becoming licensed pilots off to see Valen, correct?"
Yeah. You look like you're about to give us bad news.
Bad news comes later.
Good news first?
Good news first. Or well, a
Mighty
proposal
well.
first.
Oh, okay.
Usually think bad news. What did I ask for that? I'm sorry. Continue.
All right. Right. He's like taken aback by that, but he's like, a proposal first. But the proposal is prefaced with a question. Do you know where you're going?
You know, I was gonna ask around, but I forgot about that. I was gonna ask like, what if there was any systems charted out where we were gonna go.
The only person who knew has now disappeared off the face of this planet.
Lori?
Yes.
Heck?
So, here's my proposal. I've already divulged this information to Thurick, but in this case, I would like to propose being an escort for a world ship that will be departing to Eva. And I say this... Sorry?
what class of ship? I know we're a frigate class, but are we a D or a DS? I assume we're a D.
You're just an F class. Just frickin'.
Wait,
But-
so we...
But it was F. There was FDS, right?
It was F or DS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, go on with this?
Alright, there's two questions that were just asked right there.
There was two versions of the ship. There was
Yeah.
one with a railgun and one with artificial gravity and reversible jets.
Yeah.
Could we have picked which one to make?
Yeah.
Because we made the one with the railgun
Okay. That's understandable.
and no artificial gravity.
That's okay.
It was either we had to choose between the artificial gravity and the railgun. So I chose the railgun.
You'll see a gun longer than the ship itself when you walk out.
Okay. So he kind of says...
Well, then I had to choose between the artificial gravity or the jacuzzi. So we have a jacuzzi.
He says, all right. Given the fact that you don't know where you're going, given the fact that the only way you know you're going is up, I propose you escort a world-class ship to Eva. Personally, I have my own suspicions of Eva, and I doubt that you don't. But that is all I'm asking. I will be on my way to Eva myself, on that world ship. And all I'm asking is an extra pair of hands to keep an eye out for the passengers of this world ship. On the way, of course, you have full right to leave at any time to go pursue other interests, such as Valen. But your main goal, and you will be financially compensated, will be escorting the world-class ship called the Blade and being part of its fleet called the Killian.
Will be the Blade Runner.
I was hoping somebody was going to make that joke.
Oh.
Thank you
Is
very
it
much.
our new? Is it our new party name? The Blade Runners.
Blade Runners.
Blade.
The Beyblades.
This might actually end up being the party name, and I'm kind of okay with it. Blade spelled B-L-A-D-E?
Yeah.
Be right back.
All right.
When are we ending again, Jamie?
Up to you. When do you need to leave?
Jamie says up to me. When when is the movie?
What time is it? 4:30?
It's like it's 5 right now. My dad's gonna come back and look.
All right.
And the escort ships are called what?
The
Or
Killian.
their cohort.
So
Okay.
Q
Killian.
Q-U-I-L-L-I-O-N.
And they're the Killian cohort?
The Killian fleet. Yeah.
You're saying we could just, but so we would have to go there, drop off the people, and then detour to go to Valen, or did you mean that we could detour
No,
during
you
the
can
trip?
detour anytime you want, but a priority would be to stick with the Killian and the Blade to escort.
Oh,
them
we
to-
would be an escort ship to protect them.
Yes.
It's about a month in hyperspace.
That doesn't sound too
I mean,
bad.
I'm not in the EXO. It's about a month in hyperspace.
That doesn't sound too bad. Is that? I'm not seeing anything bad, right? Is that a bad thing? Sounds like a lot of freedom payment.
Don't look out the porthole.
It's portal.
Porthole. Don't look out the windows. Hyperspace madness is a real thing.
What's hyperspace madness?
Nothing you need to
Look
worry
out.
about.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, is this... And he kind of, like, gestures to the Danishes and the tea, and he says, enjoy this. I'll be in the other room. You can discuss this if you'd like. Unless you have an answer for me now.
What was the question?
If you'd like to escort the Killian, or the world class, or escort the Blade as part of the Killian to Eva.
Sorry. I wonder if Lauren's.
My vote
No,
already
she's
goes
leaving
towards
now.
escorting the blade. We have no other leads.
Unless we could contact Lori, which is kind of rude right now. She kind of deserves a vacation. I was gonna try saying goodbye anyway, so I could try contacting her.
Be my guest.
But okay. What's the bad news?
Bad news.
Ugh.
Your blood samples came back.
No, we're pregnant. I'm sorry. What
I'm
happened?
afraid that's not how it works. I mean, well, yeah, it does actually. Yeah. Well, anyways.
Oh wait, actually?
Yes, Eris, you're in fact pregnant. A virgin birth will happen soon. I'm just kidding. No. Jesus.
Save
Okay,
it.
don't scare me like that.
You're going to bear Jesus.
And he will save your.
And he will save Eva. Anyways, sorry. No, the blood samples came back. And I've already discussed this with your dear Kobold, but each one of you have not the greatest things to look forward to. There
What do you
are
mean?
rapid mutations in your blood. And it is rapidly mutating into something that I myself don't understand. Essentially, though, however, I do have knowledge that you have different Hox genes within you, which Hox genes are something that define the body plan. And within you, I can't tell, but you have foreign Hox genes within you. For all I know, you can grow a bear's arm or an eye of an eagle.
Oh no. Or get
Unusual for
pregnant.
you not understand something. It's concerning.
And in this case, if you ever thought about kids, I'm afraid you're not going to be able to have any.
I'm gay, so that's fine.
Sure.
Oh, that's a lot to take in, actually.
Sorry, Eris. And he pats her on the back.
It's alright.
I guess you can. You know, it's not something I should say right now.
Yeah, no, it was just a far off idea, you know, settling down one day after I save Aelin.
This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I'm sorry.
Out of character in character.
Well, he kind of stops. He's like,
Yes.
I should have been a little more sensitive. I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so we might start growing limbs or transforming. We probably won't die.
No, you probably. I mean, I have to do further tests to determine that, but for the most part, it could be as simple as an eye color change. Or
I've always wanted to have different color eyes, and that would justify my eye patch.
or maybe your hair color changes, or maybe you won't have any hair, or so forth.
Oh no, my
Yikes.
hair.
Oh no, Kobold lost his hair.
I've been really getting into this.
That's a
haircut.
children's story, isn't it? Wait a minute. Kobold lost his hair.
Say.
That is very odd
And-
children's story.
And kids are just off the table. It's not happening anymore.
You could adopt.
You could adopt.
I do have a curious question, but that's probably not something I should ask in character. No, actually, Eris was asking in character, but what DJ's not gonna ask
Come
in
on.
character.
Build up the. Say it. I'm gonna regret
It's
this.
not gonna-
Say it.
It's not gonna happen.
Say it.
Why not?
Are you?
Yeah, I'll type it instead.
If it's better not said,
Yeah, probably not best said, but it's a curious question. Out of character, and technically Eris would be curious of.
as long as it's like held in a mature manner, I don't really care.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, those are halted.
Those are halted. You know, silver
Okay.
lining.
Oh.
Silver lining. Silver lining.
Jealous.
You're jealous.
Arya doesn't have to be jealous.
Arya doesn't have to be
Arya
jealous.
doesn't have to be jealous.
You know, yeah, silver linings. Silver linings. It's...
Oh.
Okay.
I lost. Baby.
I love how the second I said
I
it,
get
everybody just got it.
It's not like it.
No. All right. And he says,
Kids are watching this episode. What are they talking
"What
about?
are you talking about?" And this is after the man. Never mind. Anyways, hey. So
Up to the manaz.
I'm.
Is there anything
I
you can do about
apologize.
the genes? It's nothing you can do. Not even a servant of a god.
Do you want to transfer your body, or you transfer your soul to a different body?
I don't think there's any bodies around, even if that was on the table.
Well, then I'm afraid I can't help you. I apologize.
And no, it's okay. Yeah, you were doing. You've been a help, and you told us this was happening, so it's better. It's better we know, I guess. It's better.
Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that you casually offered to transfer someone's soul to someone else's body?
Yeah, I mean, where would we even get that body?
Elune was able to do it at one point. I'm not able to understand if he's able to do that now. I was able to do it at one point.
I mean, it's not off the table. It's just there's no bodies, and I'm sure no one wants me to use their body. I don't want to use some random person's
No.
body. so that should be-
No. Think of like a clone spell, or you know.
You know, if that's on the table, and that can help me, and I guess that could maybe be an option.
Luna is
Well-
such a cool NPC. Okay.
Anyways, the whole growing other things or changing eye color, hair, whatever, it will eventually start to show itself in around a month. So you have that to look forward to.
Anything we should prepare? Any way we could prepare our bodies for puberty part 2?
Don't walk into any strange mist.
We're going in space. That should be easy enough.
Solid advice.
Wait. How long have we been here?
We
Due about 43 days ago.
Did none of us ask about Astra Verdan?
oh,
Isn't that my mind?
she's gone. I think what you encountered in the mist was actually Astra Verdan.
Well, that also means you don't need any more blood samples of us, right?
Oh no, probably a little more invasive.
I need colonoscopies for each. I'm joking.
You know, it's fine.
Takes the rubber glove, you know.
Look, I'm ready for whatever is gonna happen to me, as long as it's not. Actually, no, there's a lot of things I'm scared of.
Wait,
Bear
are you talking
arms, spider webs, gender swaps. Yeah, those are probably on my top 5 lists.
You're
Pregnancy?
not going
What?
to become a transsexual. I would doubt that very much.
You doubt that?
Yes.
Yeah, there's
No.
an even distribution of male to female in the party.
Okay, you know what? Let's get our mind off of this. Oh, Dad, did you get an answer for that question?
Leaving at 5:45.
Okay. You guys can continue if you want after I leave.
No, we'll end.
Kill everybody. Just kill them. I know.
All right,
Play,
we're-
play a part.
Yeah, Dad. The eternal sword of darkness and everlasting light. Uh-huh. It's a
Excuse me,
conversation
what?
whenever we talk about it.
Anyway,
You come home and you're like, did you win D&D, son? And I'm like, I can't explain that I didn't, can't exactly win or lose the game. Yeah, I won.
you could just describe it as, you continued reading the book.
I had fun. I won. There you go.
There you go.
And
So he kind of looks down and he's
all of
like,
us died.
well, there is multiple things that could happen, but I'm sure in good faith things will align themselves and everything will be fine.
You know what happens? Are the gods still active on this planet?
Only Mios
Only Meows? All the rest of them are
taking a break, much needed break.
vacation, I guess. That's so funny to think about. They deserve it. I wonder if they're sleeping.
Actually, that's
Soon no sleep.
Thick kind of taps on his right forearm.
y'all's Ouroboros flared at all.
I don't have one.
I think everyone has one
Everyone
now.
has
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, we had one? Never mind. Where's my Ouroboros this entire
On your
time?
forearm.
Has it flared?
No.
We're good. No?
It is in fact stopped moving. It's just
It's stopped
simple tap
moving.
to now.
Oh, that's relieving.
Is it on my right or left forearm?
Right.
All right.
Well, I guess we take the proposal and we get ready for the worst. And we go to space. Is there any more preparation we need done? We got a few days left. Oh, Alistar!
Yes.
She holds up 2 books, one smaller, one the book she originally was given, but she hands over the book. I assume I finished it by now.
Oh, you have a fast hand if you're going to be writing that fast. 43 days to write a novel? Oh, what the heck? People do it in National Writing Month. Sure.
Yeah, but-
Okay, you know what?
But,
Do you
but they're
want me to
not
say it's a little
interweaving
later?
that with pilot training.
Exactly. So, I mean, like, you have a rough draft. Very rough.
You know, I'll take a few levels of exhaustion.
Convoluted. Sure. You have a
How many
very
exhaustion levels?
2. I don't know. You have a
4.
6. You have a very
6. I'm you scared to just drop on the floor.
I have the book, Alistair. Hey, You have a... I don't know what I was trying to say in character, but you have a book now. This is Jamie. You have a book. So, what are you trying to do with it? Sorry.
This is just recorded down. Well, Electro's gone, so no competition now. Okay. I wanted to write down all the
Electro's gone?
events that happened.
Electro's gone.
Manasseh just slowly gets up, steps up,
Yeah,
and goes to the bathroom.
yeah, he. I should not have mentioned that. I should not have mentioned that. Arya, can you take care of him?
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, anyways, Electro's gone, so I want to end that, and, well, it's also good for the history, and the third reason, when I saw Lori's polls going down really bad, I think it's best the truth comes out, so I recorded down what actually happened. And yes, Thurk, I left you as an unnamed kobold, so...
You're gonna want to change that to a Warforged in the second
I'm
draft.
in Warforged. That's what. That's
Well, actually, there's, just, and Frick, you would know this as well. There's actually, her polls are so low that, people are calling for her execution. Even in this case, they've sent up hunting parties.
I'm hoping this book helps a little bit, so people start realizing the truth. Do you think? I don't know how to actually publish one, but you're like a library guy, one of the smartest library guys I know. Can you give this to the Golden Spire people or something?
Yeah, we have our own publishing department, which I can send it there. No, we'll see. Okay, no guarantees.
And if you need to proofread something, it's fine. I understand. I had to rush this book out a little bit, but I made sure to keep the important details. And
he flips through the pages it looks fine.
Yeah, you did not read that.
I did.
No, you did not.
That is literally something that they train you to do in the Golden Spires.
That is horrible. Are you guys abused?
Many of us.
Yes.
That
was a joke.
I don't know if I want to believe it. But as for the second thing, you're the smartest guy I know. This is a dumb question.
He awkwardly looks at Thrick.
This is a dumb question, but I need to
very
answer this
uncomfortable.
question. I need to answer this question, and I don't think Thrick has the answer to this. No offense,
None taken.
because I don't feel like you're a people's person. Why did Mel Bonnie make the monoliths? And if you can't give me the answer, I'm waiting for the fanfic writers to explain it to me in the book after the reviews. I'm hoping it's a popular book. Maybe I'll be a credible writer.
He made those monoliths. In reason why? Contingencies. In terms of maybe his plan didn't go well and his team had to finish the job. If he couldn't do it, maybe somebody else could have.
You're right. It probably was a contingency. But I just want to understand why but at the same time, the monoliths are a terrible contingency, because I think Tiamat would have had a better chance if the monoliths weren't created.
You think she would have had a better chance? It was a high
But the
risk, high
monoliths
reward.
actually helped us win.
High risk, high reward.
High risk, high reward.
If they succeeded and the monoliths were desecrated, then who knows what would have happened.
I'm satisfied with that answer. Still, I wish I could talk to that. I had a chance to ask him. I didn't ask him, and now I probably can't ever ask him because his soul's gone forever.
Roll that damn dice and maybe you can resurrect him.
Eris picks up the dice and drops it on the table.
Actually,
Let's do this.
Greg pushes the away from the table and falls backward behind his chair.
This is the last charge.
Manasseh's
It's a
out of the
D20,
room.
right?
It is in bathroom right now.
roll the d20.
Let's roll the d20. Come on, baby. Let's go, baby.
I'm glad I'm in the bathroom. This is.
It'll hit you. I
Did
guarantee.
you replace some of the numbers, by the way, Jamie?
What is it?
I don't think it's very good.
What is it?
I don't think it's very good.
What is
Do
it?
I have an inspiration point for role playing
No.
session?
Just tell me what is it?
One.
What is it?
It's a 4.
Oh.
Again?
Remember, only the 1 and the 20 were super horrible.
No, the 4 was the worst
4
one.
was the worst.
It was? Why?
It's
4 was the
fun.
worst. Remember, it was the one
Why
where
is-
you lost the level.
You're joking.
I'm so glad I'm out of the room.
Is it actually possible to hide behind a chair?
Did I get an inspiration point this session?
Hey,
Jamie, do you wanna
I giveth and I take it.
Switch up
right?
which numbers are which.
I giveth
Yeah,
and I take it.
you said you were
right?
gonna swap the numbers. You said you were gonna swap
Jamie.
around the.
Jamie.
Hey, wait! This means we're gonna level up sooner, right?
Are you invoking this sacred pact?
I would like
What's
I
the
would
second?
like to invoke I giveth and I take it.
Wow.
What's the I give it and I take it?
All right.
All right.
You'll find out.
Here's what I want.
Okay.
We're gonna use cleric for this.
We're gonna use code.
Okay.
Right. Seeing her pull out the die and knowing what god awful thing could happen. Right.
All right.
In his mind, he just reaches out a hand, and in reality, he reaches out a hand, and not being able to catch it, he just wills it to be a 20.
Frick, I'm out of the room.
Wills it to be-
He will. He putting all his faith in this one action, hoping he just doesn't die. Right, because that's pretty much what it could do.
Dude, this dice has been cursed.
And
Okay,
just
how many
wills
times
it
you
to be
rolled
the
ones
one
and
good
fours?
thing, the one thing he knows could be good. Right. And I
19's
invoke
pretty
it,
good.
and a whole cleric for that.
You're right. Wait. Oh, we could evoke. Oh, is this like a thing where you could evoke levels to change fate?
It's kind of what I designed my faith around. It's belief, and then love, and then I don't know if this
Dude,
works,
like,
but
this is not-
I invoke it. I lose that game.
Actually, wait. Am I the only one left in the room? Did Arya
Nope,
leave? Or is
Arya's
Arya
here.
still here?
Right there.
I think I'm
Well,
still
if you remember, level 20, which the most of you were right, I did rearrange.
You changed the level 21, but you didn't change the level 4 one. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
No, I actually kept the level 4 one because I was like, I kept it exactly where. That's the only one I didn't move because I was like, they're probably not gonna roll it again.
Why?
I don't know. Everything else was like, you know, I was gonna switch it around.
That's a 1 in 200 chance, by the way.
All right.
This is
Level
all.
400,
You know, I
sorry.
accept my destiny, whatever happens.
So
okay?
in
bring
slow motion, as if the world is standing still, Eris drops the die. In midair, Thrick lunges forward, pushing back the chair that he was on, misses the die, like flies past Eris's vision, slams into the other chair, gets up really quickly, watches the die roll into a 4, look down at it, and as if unnaturally, the die just goes boop onto a 20.
Where is the 20 on the D20 compared to the 4? Actually, is that possible?
I mean, I know the 2's next to it.
He's doing a Qui-Gon Jinn trick, okay?
Oh no! Shoot! It is like
Oh,
there's your 20, and there's your 4.
Dude, perfect.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Fine. Do I lose a cleric level for that?
Yes.
Do you regain a cleric level?
And then I gain a cleric level.
A soul.
I'm gonna-
Or a soul.
A soul for a soul. Okay, could I have willed it instead to just be the good one, or Or am I giving up an entire cleric level just for it to be 20 so that way we can all get random
It's not
magic?
It's not gonna be bad. It's not gonna be bad.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be good either. It's not gonna be a cleric level worth of good.
That's right. He kept the 4.
I'm
and then
literally
changed
losing
everything.
channel divinity for this.
You'll
I can't believe-
you'll regain it in a quick. You're not gonna be one level behind for the rest of the campaign. You'll regain it quickly. Just it's just gonna be it's gonna be a temporary setback.
Yo, Thurk, I am sorry that this happened. Our luck is just.
I have to remove the actual level because it modifies my HP and my Adone and oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not gonna remember what
Wait
I
a minute,
picked.
wouldn't that be horrible if we brought back Melbani even if the resurrection thing came up?
You.
Wouldn't that? Like, yes, I want Hitler back. Somehow, some way, Melbani has returned. What? How? Dice magic.
The Vega
Science that only Lord Arthur knew.
You turn into a random race for 1d4 days.
All of us?
For
Oh, that's not very cool.
everybody in the vicinity. So Manasseh is going to return to like a grung,
Wait, I'm not in the vicinity. I'm not
yeah,
in the
no, you're going to return to like you're going to turn to a grung, an elf, a tiefling, a Harengon. I don't know.
Man, the 20
Well,
wasn't
how
as
do you
pog
determine
champy.
random race here?
The the 20 wasn't very pog champ this time.
10, 11,
Oh,
12,
sorry.
14.
And he gets up and he just walks out. Thinks they're just completely different people.
Frick me, dude.
I'm sorry, this is my fault, okay? But
We should end the session here. I think that'd be pretty funny.
that was the last charge.
I
Roll.
swear, dude.
Roll a. Oh man. All right, no.
There's the reincarnation
Phrase.
one.
All right.
There's the
Is that the
reincarnation
old man
card.
phrase?
Don't look at the thing. Pick a number between 1 and 47.
1 in 47.
Yeah.
7.
7. You turn into a half orc.
Half.
All right. Nobody
Do I
can
roll
pick
my
7.
D4 or each of us rolling
you roll a
D4?
D4.
4.
You're a half orc for 4 days.
I'm terrified. I don't want to be ugly. What if I turn into a grug? All right. I can be smart about this, okay?
You cannot pick a 7. You cannot pick a 7.
Why can't I pick a 7?
It's already been picked.
It's already been picked.
Oh, it's already been
1 through
picked.
47.
Okay. PHP races are in the front.
Be a grung. I think
They
it'd
have to
pretty
be in
funny.
alphabetical order, right?
Wait, we
got
don't
dwarves?
gain racial traits, right?
Oh no, you change it in D&D Beyond and.
I'm
whatever-
not changing it because my kobold's archived.
Oh yeah, frick! Don't do that. Make a copy.
I'll
and then
remember
change
that
it.
it's pretty much half orc endurance and that's it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, wait. We have. I'm a custom
We can
lineage,
squash
so that
the
doesn't
rest.
count. Dwarves. Oh no, I'm doing too much metagaming. I'm gonna pick a
Come on,
very
dwarf,
number.
please revive dwarven race.
I do not want a dwarf. I do not want. Wait, why do you want a dwarf?
been... Okay, 3. I kept rolling D100s until I got one lower than 47, and it took like 10
You turn
rolls.
into an elf. Roll a D4.
That's not too bad.
2.
2 for 2 days. All right.
I'm gonna pull out
DJ.
a D10. I'm gonna pull out a D10.
It'd be funny if you turned into a frog. I want you to.
I'm rolling a D10. I don't think that's a big enough number. Freaking 9.
You turn into a tiefling.
Wait, what kind of
I
elf?
guess it'll be pretty anime with that.
Okay, I can be anime with that. That's anime enough. What am I? What kind of color am I? Do I get to pick my color?
You get to pick your color.
What kind of color?
Do you want me to roll for the type of elf?
No, just pick. Manasseh, you. I get to roll for Alistair. Oh God.
Isn't
I'm
it
gonna
turned
keep
into, like-
tieflings.
Okay, anyways.
I'm gonna look
wow,
at cute
that's-
tiefling, and everything that comes up is just Jester.
That's
Wait a
actually-
minute.
Never mind.
Holy frick. Thrick has 10 strength.
Dude,
Hey.
he's the strongest he's ever been.
He's average strength.
Alistair
I
turns
feel
into
like
a
I can lift a
Leonin.
mountain.
Into what? Into a what now?
Into a Leonin for 3 days.
Wait, so is he still Minotaur, but this is his human form?
So in in an instant, Thrick just it just like puts both of his hands out and it's just like ding onto a 20. And in that one instant, the scream, like the absolute chaotic screams of your friends, horns start to grow out of Eris's head, and colors start to shift: purple, green, red, lavender. Eris just starts turning into this rainbow of colors. Arya just loses all color in all light blue and turns in, and her ears become a lot more pointed. Alistair starts to werewolf into this Leonin, and it's like, sort of like Thrick. You instantly start feeling a massive, like, just you start to swell into an average size half orc. And the table is toppled over after the shockwave. Manasseh, you hear boof from the other room, and you walk in and see.
Sorry. And he just
Nope,
walks out.
Manasseh,
She
wait!
turns into a light-colored tiefling, but light red tiefling, and then the red hair stays.
Sure, yeah.
And then she'll have
Manasseh,
little
wait!
tiny oni horns, like the tiny stubs.
Frick stands up and his horn caps fall off and he goes, Frick! He grabs him and runs out the door. Wait, no, we rolled the freaking die again!
Oh gosh, what have I done?
Sorry for cussing.
Last time 20 was good.
Ew.
What is this?
You what?
I'm Thrick. He kind of smiles to himself. I'm Thrick. Yeah, I'm Thrick.
Wow.
Can I have some proof?
No,
He holds
it's
up
true.
the horn caps.
Dear Lord, you did do. Dear Unanor, you did roll the die.
No, it's true. Yeah, it's me, Eris. I kind of look similar. I'm just reddish and.
By the way, the orc you see before you is about 33 years old.
Oh, these are cute little horns. But how do I sleep with these? How durable are these? She kind of
So,
like
you have
tries
to-
stabbing the table or something with it. But that's its durability.
It
supposed to be
It gets like
weapons?
stuck in the table.
Wait a
kind of
minute.
Thrick like leans back in. You've got to lay on your side or on your front. You don't get to sleep on your back. If your horns point, what weight did the horns point on him? Her. It.
Actually, I would imagine
Like-
they're actually really small, kind of oni kind of horns.
Oh. Side or back?
That sucks. I'm a
Yeah.
stomach sleeper.
He holds up the horns. You don't really have a choice.
This isn't gonna be great. Okay, that was my bad. Eris picks up the dice and it's out charges.
I don't know what that was all about. Why do I sound like, wow, I'm all, wow.
You'll have throw balls in a couple days.
I like the look. I like the look. You don't look too bad.
Absolute golden mane. It is beautiful.
That is a very. Can I feel your mane?
I feel like I'm being treated like a house cat.
It's
Wait a
really
minute, I
good.
just
Look,
realized-
I like if she shows up a spoon to show how good looking his mane is.
God damn. Wow.
Guys, Thrick is like 6'1".
Seeing the world from a new height.
he's like standing up and he's like,
So true. It's like when you get an extra couple inches,
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Alistair kind of
He's
looks
like
down at
looking
you.
around like, this is
Hey,
worse
Manasseh,
than the
Manasseh,
EXO.
shoot me. Shoot me with a fireball. I can take it. I can take it, right?
No.
Wait, I don't want my beautiful mane to be singed.
Okay, you know what? This wasn't as bad as I was thinking. I thought this was gonna be bad. Sorry, everyone. You're gonna have to deal with this. for a
No,
few days.
thank you. This is phenomenal.
Are you? You're looking pretty good. You want to arm wrestle me? Think you can take me?
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
sure.
leave me out of this.
He gets down.
Eris like challenges both of them, one hand on both sides.
Oh my gosh! You
gonna-
see this
Where are you
Matt, like
thinking?
7-foot Leonin just thump down onto a chair.
Dude, wait. What? I roll my athletics at -2, right? Twice.
Yeah.
Thrick cast guidance on himself.
The first one's actually a natural 20 minus 2, so it's 18.
Oh my gosh.
Is that mine?
And the second one is a 3 minus 2, so that's a 1. You can decide who you want to get screwed over.
Flip a coin.
Thrick's-
Heads.
Okay.
Heads is Alistair, I guess.
Jake, your
Tails is
reaction, or Trick's reaction reminded me of a
Head,
trans
head.
person
So is
seeing
the
themselves
20
after
is you?
physical,
20 is me.
after some kind of physical transition.
Okay. So, Thrick, all you have to beat is a 1.
I have to beat a 1.
Immediately from your side, Eris, you just see this absolute heap of flesh sit down and go poof immediately.
and then on the other side,
Conversely, Thrick with guidance got us.
that's better than a 1. You got this.
It's one of those long matches where it's like it's like when me and DJ arm wrestle. We're like so equal in strength.
Or the premarital wrestling that we used to be able to do.
No,
without
I
Katie
destroy you in that.
No,
I destroy
absolutely
you.
not, dude.
No, dude, you absolutely do. You get dominated.
Dude, you
absolutely
got
destroyed.
Rap, that's not even funny. I was
get
dancing
destroyed.
around you like a freaking snake, like a
So
cobra.
anyway-
You're hilarious.
Around
You're
you.
hilarious.
You're
Dude,
hilarious.
what's a snake bite to a lion?
Lethal.
Lethal. Pretty lethal. Depending on the snake.
What's a gardener snake bite then to a lion?
What's a gardener snake to
They
a
don't live in the same habitat, so
to
probably
a
still
small
lethal.
little to a small little kitten lion.
Kitten lion.
Little
lion.
child baby
You
versus
mean
a
lion
full-grown
cub?
gardening snake.
All right. Anyways, that
Who would win
happens.
that fight?
And sort of Alistair kind of like, well, in another life I probably would have been a Leonin, but this is not exactly what I expected when you roll a dice like that.
Okay, it's only gonna last a little bit.
Oh my-
Rick, this is how to charge it. Say, I kind of want to meet Lord Artham again, to be honest.
Do not get him to recharge that. And Manassas
No,
going
it's
to try
not
to
about
wipe
that.
it.
It's not about that. I have questions about Melbani. I know.
So, anyways, I have my
Tries
own
to
dice.
use-
If you guys want to use it, I'm just kidding. No. No.
Yeah. And
Rick
all
tries
this
to activate-
deck of
Thrick
cards.
tries activating channel divinity. Oh,
Oh,
I
what the frick was that?
That
don't know.
was scary. What?
Arya bot just died.
Arya bot.
What the heck was that?
That was the last screams of Arya bot.
So anyway,
So a gardening snake
Bye.
average weight is 5.3 ounces.
All right, we'll
Add
end the
up
session there. We'll end the
and
session.
a
Okay, well, we got exactly one pin. We got one bullet point into my notes.